So today before going to next topic, let's see how to use a CDS as a part of your regular select. Basically, it is the same, but if any associations are involved in that particular CDS, how to consume the fields of association, that we'll see as a part of as a regular thing. Just let me share the screen. 1 minute, guys. Okay, so we'll take one of the CDS which we created. It may be anything, guys. It may be standard or anything, doesn't matter. Okay, yesterday we have a question like if any CDS, like assume this is an access control. Okay, so how can I know in which CDS it has been used? Okay, so generally, guys, you can see here, this is my CDS. How can I know what are the access controls or any other CDS has been used to this particular thing, guys? I missed this option. Instead of view browser, you can see a where use list also, guys, in Eclipse only. Okay, do not check where use list in the backend system. Use Eclipse for where used. So if you go here where used, it will show it, guys. See here, it is a ZC. It is used in ZC, ZDCL, and ZSA. Okay, these are two are data definition, one is access control. So you can use where used from here, guys. Okay, select the required CDS and click on the where used list in the Eclipse, guys, in ADT tool. Okay, so for this no need to go for view browser, you can simply that. But when you want to see a table which is part of which CDS, then you need to definitely go to view browser, guys. Okay, so in backend also, if you go here, as initially I have shown you VBAP, it will show it, guys, but you will not get all the details. Sometimes you will not get all the details. For example, I'm just selecting only data definitions. You'll get the CDS names. Sometimes it will show, or sometimes it will not show, guys. Okay, I underscore sales document view, it is showing here in this particular case. Okay, but you will not get more details. Is it released, all these things? You will not get any such information. Is there any other things? When you go to view browser, there are n number of standard CDS it has been shown, but here it is showing only one. So that's the reason the behavior of this will not be correct of where use list if through S11, guys. If you're searching for any CDS for table, core table, so just use a view browser is a best practice, guys. So here in for yesterday's question, yes, if CDS is used part of any other CDS, you can just use a where used. Simply just use a where used in the Eclipse, guys. Okay. Now let's take this is the one of the CDS, okay, that I want to consume as a part of my ABAP select. Yes, guys. You need to use this name, guys. You need to use this name. Okay. When you use define view, okay, the name you as a part of your regular select, when you write in a backend, write on top of this. Do not use this SQL view name. You will get the data even you use this, but as a part of ATC check, you'll get an error that this SQL view should not be used. You should use DDL source name. You should use DDL source name. Okay, so always it is recommended to use define view name in the part of your regular ABAP selects when you write in the backend. It may be OData, it may be ABAP program or anything. Okay, so just I'm using this particular select. I'm getting data from this. For example, just go back to SC38. I'll just show you SC38. Okay, I'm just creating one parameters just for okay. So I'm using startup selection. I'm just going to use select from this case. Select, you can write in whichever format, new select format or what are the things prefer to write new select case. Select, okay, from name of the CDS guys. Specify the name of the CDS. Regular thing guys. Here when it comes to backend, it is just CDS is just okay. It is the source is CDS. Okay, backend defined is a source. But here the behavior will be as a regular ABAP table. How you used as a table, select on ABAP table, the same similar pattern. That's it. Okay. I'm going to specify fields. I'm just need to specify what are the fields that are wanted. Sales document, I want this particular sales document which are part of this core sales document. Sales document item. I'll just use couple of few fields and followed by order type, document type. Okay, and specific create. This we already, these are the fields directly as a part of this particular CDS. Okay, that's fine, not an issue. So here in this case, there is no issue. Directly you are getting the fields and display, getting from that particular respective CDS. I'm just using where sales document type should be equal to at the rate of P underscore AU ART into table at the rate of data. I'm just using orders info. Okay, I'm using if size sub RC equal to 0. Simply just use our demo class el underscore demo underscore output display followed by. Okay, so just I'm using a regular fields. Likewise, you can get n number of fields guys. That's your wish. Okay, I'm just activating till this point. So we are getting this particular info. Okay, likewise you can get n number of fields. Now I want some of the fields from these associations which are projected as a part of this. I know how to use associations in in subsequent CDS. Okay, I know association. Now I want to consume some of the fields from this particular thing, from this particular thing or this particular thing guys. Any association which is projected as a part of this particular CDS. Okay, in regular selects, in regular select. Now see here guys, I just going to this. Okay, here the customer I underscore customer is on based on ship to party. Let's get it the name, customer name from this particular thing. Okay, here I'm going to specify, sorry, okay, I'm going to specify, take this particular name of the association I underscore customer. Okay, now see the syntax guys. Okay, the field comma, okay, next field I'm just using guys here backslash, okay, followed by name of the association colon, sorry, hyphen name of the field, name of the field. The way of using the syntax guys, name of the field from that association. What is the field in that association? Just use that customer name, customer name. Just saving it, checking it. Yes, that's it. Now see here, activate it. Likewise, you can navigate to multiple associations. You can navigate to multiple associations. See here, this is a syntax guys. This is a slash. Okay, you need to use for, okay, backward slash followed by association name hyphen field name, hyphen field name. This is a syntax to get the, to access the association fields of the CDS guys. Activating it. just executing. That doesn't matter, output remains same. Likewise, you can use any as number of as associations you can use here. Customer name, it is blank, that's fine, doesn't matter for us. I'm just showing here. Okay, is it clear or not, guys? Any questions on this? Likewise, you can use n number of associations, guys, n number of fields from different associations. Hello? Guys, is it clear or not?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, so in this, yes, please. Okay, so in this pattern you can utilize to multiple levels also, guys. If you want it, you can use from this particular customer name, I want to go to another association, that also you can do it if there are any associations here. Just example I'm giving it, just created by using. Okay, this I'm going to customer hyphen slash again name of the association. Okay, away from where you want field that you can specify directly. Okay, I'm going to this particular I underscore user, just giving a, it will not may get data, but user is based on SC21. Then I'm going to get user ID something. Likewise, you can get it, guys. Okay, likewise you can get it in regular select also. Okay, saving it is invalid here. Just customer. Okay, just a minute, guys. From this customer, navigate to yeah. So there is customer underscore slash again the association name followed by the name of the use field. Okay, there is no between the association to association, there is no hyphen required, guys. There is no hyphen required. If you are using going for multi-level of associations, if you want to access the field of multi-level associations which is part of CDS, that you can use here like this also. It in regular select also you can achieve the fields of association. That is the intention here, guys. Okay, so this is very useful, guys, when you are writing the select on the CDS. Okay, most of them doesn't, we are not aware such that we can access the association fields. So in this pattern we can achieve it, guys. Hope it's clear, guys. Okay, the syntax is clear, is it? Fine. So next we'll move on to next concept, guys. Any questions on this till this point, guys, for any of the concepts of till whatever we discussed? Okay, so let's we discuss about today. Start with the AMDP, guys. Okay, guys, compared to CDS, AMDPs are easy, guys. Okay, AMDP stands for ABAP Managed Database Procedures. Okay, so here the basic difference between that and this, that is nothing but is a SQL statement. In backend it creates a view. In backend it creates a view, whereas AMDPs are like an classes and methods. It creates in backend a class and followed by methods and followed by a methods. Okay, so now here in case of AMDPs, are all the classes are AMDP classes? No, guys. Okay, the classes that are created through Eclipse, and there is specific things that has to be done. For example, there are some standard interfaces that are should be included as a part of class. Then only it becomes as an AMDP class. Then only it becomes like an AMDP class. So what is that interface? We'll see it, guys. Okay. All classes which you define is not an AMDP. Okay. The classes which are AMDP can have a regular methods and normal methods. In general, this is for interview purpose, guys. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Okay, sorry guys. So in this particular thing is the core concept is like basically it has been generates a class, case. It is nothing but AMDP is nothing but a class and methods. Does it require and complete object oriented knowledge? No, guys. Is basic things regularly creating a class and followed by number of whatever methods you want, you create it, and whichever the data importing exporting, just define like a regular class. We have to include some of the standard interfaces, okay, as a part of class. Then it becomes like an AMDP class. It becomes like an AMDP class. Okay. Now here, first of all, what is the which whenever you get a requirement, which is to be preferred? Is it AMDP or is it CDS? Guys, as a first preference, any requirement you do, first try to achieve the requirement using CDS. AMDPs are least preferred. AMDPs are least preferred. The reason is CDS are platform dependent. CDS are platform dependent, where not only platform independent, it has other features like the third party systems directly creating of publishing as a REST base. All these features are available for CDS, but whereas in AMDPs that things cannot be done. It also code to push down concept, but these features are missing. So in future, for example, SAP comes and decides to change its database. It may support AMDP or may not, but CDS will be supported ways because that is an SQL statements. That are SQL statements, core SQL statements. Okay, so that's the reason first preferred option is an CDS. So over the requirements, most of the people, developers prefer to do AMDP because comparatively CDS, AMDPs are easy. They think that it is easily achieved by AMDP. Okay, but when you design the structure, if you design as an on a keep on paper and design CDS with CDS also, it can be achieved, guys. Okay, there are some instances which cannot be achieved using CDS. In that case, I accepted to go with an AMDPs. Okay, so in case of AMDPs, as I said, it's regular class and methods. It's regular class and methods. And remember, all classes are not AMDP classes. Okay, any questions, guys, on this? Fine. So now here in general, whereas comparatively CDS or this CDS is just like an writing a select and writing in particular, getting our required fields using association, all these things. In case of AMDPs, we will not have a concept of associations, all these things, guys. We are just going to create a class, inside the class methods, and we need to inherit the interface, a standard interface to convert the class into AMDP. Okay, that is one step. Now in a method, there can be multiple importing parameters, multiple exporting parameters. In a method, multiple importing, multiple exporting is okay. Do not prefer to use changing all these things as a part of AMDP. Use importing or exporting. Use importing and exporting. That's it. No changing, guys. No changing. Okay, in case of AMDP. So when I use specify in exporting, multiple exporting means I can send multiple information. Means, for example, I want a one result set related to sales order header, one result set related to item. So in this case, I need to have two exporting parameters in my AMDP class. In my AMDP method, I can write two selects. So what happening here? There is a method which perform, there are two selects as a part of that method, returning two result sets. returning two results set. It behaving just like a regular AMDP guys. It behaving just like a regular method where it can have multiple exporting parameters. Whereas in case of CDS, it returns only one result set. One CDS, only one result set. Okay, and in case of this, okay, there are means it is not. It is not like an advantages, guys. It is a flexibility we have in AMDP compared to the CDS. Okay, it has a flexibility. It is not like we are there. SAP is encouraging to utilize AMDPs. Since we have these all flexibilities, there will be a requirements where you cannot achieve using CDS can be done it. Okay, in case of this AMDPs, not only write, you can in a method there can be multiple selects, you can write it, and you can break your selects based on your requirement. Okay, first like a regular ABAP you can think it like okay, get the data from VBAP, based on this get the data from VBAK first, based on this get the data from VBAP scheduler. I can get it from multiple tables and group it into single internal table and group into single table. What we doing is just you are doing like a regular ABAP itself. But whatever you do in AMDP, only you can do as a using select operations. Using select operation, you cannot perform, even though it is a class and method, it is only accept select statements. You cannot write your regular ABAP generic loop statements, all this type of extra commands case. Only select, because it's a database procedure. Not at, and it not runs on application layer. It's a database procedure, runs on the database layer. So only SQL commands are accepted. Okay, whatever you do write 100 selects, get the data into one internal table, based on internal table get the data from another database or from this internal table. Everything should be in a format of select. Everything it should be in the format of select. That is the concept case. Okay, so likewise we can break it and we can debug it, guys. AMDPs can be debugged, okay, using Eclipse. Okay, in general, if you want to do a debug of AMDP, yes, you can debug because it's a class, but it's a class and methods followed by, in a method you can have only select. You can have only select, guys. Hope it's clear, guys, till this point. Okay, next, in AMDPs, when you are retrieving the data, yes, in AMDPs, when you are retrieving the data, you can use only core tables, core DB tables. Only you can use core DB tables. Okay, you cannot use CDSs again on top of in AMDPs. If you want to retrieve data from related to sales orders, you need to use VBAK, VBAP only. No I underscore sales document item or the CDS which is created, not acceptable, because you are writing at the DB level. So it should be a DB table. It should be a DB table. So that's the reason we have to use core table. And we have discussed, whenever there is a, for example, if we use a table mardi or any some other tables case, okay, as a part of CDS you need to use replacement, is you need to use replacement object as a part of your AMDPs, guys. If you use mardi or anything, you will not get the required data. You will not get the required data. So if any of the CDS or if you use any in the AMDPs instead of mardi, you need to use this replacement object, guys. This replacement object. Same applies for other some other tables, guys. For example, let me check, is there any table for me MSEC? Yes, here MSEC. For MSEC also we have an replacement of this to be used, guys, as a part of your AMDP. Whenever you got a requirement of using this particular things, use this particular replacement objects as a part of your CDS or AMDPs, guys. CDS or AMDPs. Okay. Regular tables may not work as expected. Some quantity amount related fields are sometimes it will not work as expected if you use regular tables. If the tables which has a replacement object, tables which has replacement object, then only this particular comes into picture, guys. Okay, fine. So now I'm talking about a class and method, but I'm saying there is an interface which can be make a class into AMDP class, guys. So the interface is this, guys. Okay, just if underscore AMDP marker AMDP underscore marker underscore HDB. This is the interface name, guys. This is a standard interface. Okay, this is a standard interface that we have to include. In the include means inherit the interface as a part of our class. Then that class becomes an AMDP class, guys. That class becomes an AMDP class. The class AMDP classes can be only created using Eclipse. Okay, Eclipse or HANA Studio. Even though it's a class and method, it can be only created through Eclipse or HANA Studio. The AMDP classes can be visible using SE24. The class method, you can see it, but you cannot modify. How we can see the CDS using SE11, but we cannot modify. Similarly applies here too. Is it clear or not, guys? Okay. Now let's create a simple AMDP, guys. Simple AMDP. Okay. Now I'm going to Eclipse. Okay. On a package. Just closing all this. Okay. Just click on new class. Just regular thing. ABAP class. Okay. ABAP class. Once you creating a class, you decide is it AMDP or anything. Okay. Just create on the class. Okay. Provide the name of the class. Okay. Provide the name of the class. Click on next. Okay. Just providing under package. Finish. That's it, guys. Same class and method interface implementation, definition and implementation. It will have a definition and implementation. Calling will be from the any of your required program. It may be a ABAP program or anything OData application or anything, doesn't matter. Again, okay. Now, first thing till this point is create public. Under public section, include the interface that has been specified. Okay, like example, interfaces. Okay, if underscore AMDP underscore marker underscore HDB. That's it. Now this became as an AMDP, guys. This became an AMDP class. Now till this point, saving it and activating. Okay, saving it and just activate. It will give no methods has been done. That's fine. Okay, just saving it and activate. Now it is become an AMDP class, guys. AMDP class. If we require this private sections, all these things, you can keep it. Else you can delete it, guys. Doesn't matter. If how you doing regular, regular class. Only the special thing is this. Only the special thing is this. Okay. I'm going to define one internal table. Sorry, one type. Okay, just types begin of ty underscore orders vbln type vback hyphen vbln date type date followed by auart type vbak hyphen uart followed by I'm just using vkorg vkorg followed by netwr okay netwr end of, just I'm using end of ty underscore orders and specifying tt underscore orders table type standard table of all these things, standard table of ty underscore orders. That's it. I just created one in one local type I created as a part of my requirement. Okay, I can specify with empty key to avoid that what we say ATC error with empty key, doesn't matter. Okay, now I'm going to specify methods. Okay, I'm going to specify. Okay, in the methods I'm going to specify get sales info, any name guys, get sales orders, get sales orders. Okay, just a minute guys. Okay, get sales. Okay, fine. Sorry guys, get sales orders. I'm just, you need to specify importing and exporting. Okay, I'm going to specify for a class, these are the importings. I can specify the name of the importing parameters, something im underscore order type referring to something vbak hyphen aurt. Okay, and followed by exporting. I'm going to specify ex underscore orders type referring to tt underscore orders. That's it. However, I just defined a methods which is of, okay, this is no implementation, it will give an implementation missing. That's okay, we'll create it. Okay, now just I created, this is one of the method as a part of this particular class. For this, I provided a definition, and this is my importing parameters. Based on importing parameters, I want as exporting, and I want to get these all details. Okay, now see here. Now this, for this method, I am going to save it till this point. Let's implement the method get sales orders. Now end method till this point, just writing end method. Okay guys, now here for specifically writing an AMDP class, inside the AMDP class there can be a regular methods and AMDP methods also guys, but in general we will not design like that, but technically possible. Technically possible, a class can have regular methods and AMDP methods. Okay, so in such cases how system knows this is an AMDP method and what is a means, how the system should know it. Okay, for that case, whenever you want to use as an AMDP method as a part of class, you need to add additional syntaxes here by database procedure to a method. Okay, by database procedure. Okay, for HDB language, by database procedure for HDB language SQL script, HDB language SQL script. Okay, means we are specifying it is by run, it is by database procedure means AMDP language, HDB language script, it is only having SQL script, it only has SQL scripts. Okay, I'm going to specify options read only. AMDPs are used only for read only. This method is only used for read only. Okay, options read only using guys, using VBAK. Now you have to specify what are the tables you are going to use as a part of this method. Otherwise it will not going to accept. For example, I'm specifying using VBAK. I can use only a table VBAK here guys. If I want to use VBAP, I can't use. Still, if you want to use as a further tables, you can specify VBAK followed VBAP. Likewise, you can specify n number of table, doesn't matter. Okay, but what are the tables which you specified here, only that can be accessed in the method of the select. Okay, that is one criteria. And in vice versa, if you specify 10 tables here but you are not consuming all 10 tables, then also it is going to error. Okay, in vice versa, what are the tables you want to utilize here, you need to specify here, and whatever the tables you specified here, you have to use here. For example, VBAK and VBAP, VBK KD, but I, as a part of my requirement, I didn't use here. I didn't use this as a part of select. Then you have to remove it. Otherwise, it will give error, guys. It will give error in the activation itself. So for now, I'm specifying using VBAK. Guys, this is the syntax, guys. By database procedure. Okay, making a method as a database procedure, AMDP. Okay, ABAP manager database for HDB language, HANA database language, SQL script. Okay, we are specifying, we are writing a script inside. Option read only. We are using read only. Using what tables? This part. These are the tables I'm going to use as a part of this method. Okay, now see here. Finally, I'm going to get the data. Okay, now here I want the data into this internal table. Just a basic, guys, simple one I'm giving. This equal to, way of select is writing little bit different. Okay, this equal to select means my target internal table is equal to select. Okay, specify the name of the field and followed by VBAK hyphen VBLN. Sorry, dot VBLN. Likewise, you can specify the fields what you require. Dot ER date. Dot AUART. Followed by VKORG. Dot Punar. Dot NET and WR. Okay. That's it, guys. Okay, regular select way, but the way of procedure of writing is different. Okay, now you can specify from which table you are going to fetch. Okay, simple regular select from VBAK table. Okay, as VBAK, I'm just specifying as VBAK. Alias name, even there is a single table, I'm specifying alias name. Okay, specifying where. Okay, VBAK dot AUART equal to colon, I can specify IM underscore followed by order type, IM underscore order type, semicolon. The statement should end with the semicolon. Statement should end with semicolon, guys. Okay, now till this point, saving it. That's it, guys. Okay, your AMDP method, and method has an implementation. In the method implementation, I'm getting this particular data. Just a minute, what is this?